Well, 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 welcome back to another episode of Nine Souls. I'm gonna have to get back into it. It's been a second. I'm still learning everything. How do I do that? Yes. Yes. I'm learning. But you know what I've done in between last episode? I have not edited my last episode yet. But I did look through it all very carefully because I'm becoming very fascinated very quickly with everything. And so I want to make sure I have the details. Details of what's going on. So I took some notes. I accidentally took too many notes. So I'm gonna try and speedrun through my notes. I have 16 notes. Let's see how fast we can go through these. 1, the lady at the start in the cutscene has the black scaly, like death dimension hair. The same as what immediately after grabs Yi and holds Yi for an unknown amount of time as Yi apparently recovers. Yi right now in the timeline is at full recovery. The body has made a full recovery. Number 2, when I was reading about the money, Jin, it said Jin is used in object printing. So I wonder if later we'll be able to use it to like make things. I don't know what's gonna be in this game, but I should have realized there was something a bit more sci-fi going on when I read so early on about object printing. Now that's sci-fi. That's something out of Subnautica. Its mining has also caused ecological disasters. So that's kind of crazy. 3, New Kunlun. I don't remember what it is, but maybe that's what the place is called, a planet is called. It might be where we are as like a planet or a ship. I'll get to that later. Number 4, the Ying Nation. I want to remember that. Just make sure I remember that name. That's where my medicinal pipe comes from. Number 5, what is Yi? Well, I have this to look at. I think I might have briefly mentioned, oh, what is Yi? Maybe Yi is the 10th soul, because there's obviously like, oh, the game's called 9 Souls. There are the 9 souls are awakening. But in the legend, there was said to have been 10 souls. So discrepancy there might be a separate mystery. That said, all we know of Yi is a mysterious Feng Shi. I don't know what that means. It could be a title. It could be, and I might be thinking like a species name. It also could be related to the death dimension behind him in this image, or the green smoke from below him. Number 6. Oh, number 6 isn't interesting. It just says Peach Blossom Village. I just wanted to remember that it was called that. Number 7, Solarian. Solarian. That is of or relating to sun, solar. And I imagine here, in this world, in this context, the souls. I believe maybe it was under Jin or something that talked about Solarian technology, right? Number 8, the 10 souls descending from the heavens. That's an alien invasion. For the purpose of farming, I don't know what they're getting out of humans, but that's an alien invasion. Descending from the heavens, resistance was mentioned, but only by those who were ignorant. And the ignorant were met with divine wrath. It was not a peaceful invasion. This was an aggressive subjugation of humanity. However, then it said the pious and reverent followed them to a land outside the 99 heavens, which sounds something very space-like. More on that even later. And honestly, the whole pious and reverent followed to a land where we could prosper forever. That sounds it's under new context, given this beneath the facility, right? 8-man facility elevator. Number 9, Xuan mentions that cave was a forbidden cave. I don't know what the lore of that cave is. I mean, obviously it's where I made a full recovery. It's also got a connection to these root nodes. I mean, these are root nodes. They're called root nodes. I'm not entirely sure. Wait, can I just look at my status? Oh, that's just this stuff. I see. Anyways, I wonder what the hell that cave means. You know what I mean? Like, because there was also a dead guy in there. Why was the cave a forbidden cave? More on that later. Number 10, Ru Yi mentions a mystic nymph that would allow me to fly. Mine is broken, has been for a long time. I've just come off of a full recovery. I don't know what that is. It does sound like it would be something I'd be able to use for recon. I don't know if that's like an unlockable thing later or just lore-wise a thing I should supposed to have. Can I dash in air? I can't. Number 11, the ceremony mentions a flying throne. That just sounds alien. right? Where kneel before the flying throne. I don't think we got to see it. Like, I don't think that's what the harvester was. And also, like, transmutation later is mentioned as, like, a goal of what they're doing at when they could be possibly harvesting humans, right? Number 12. Oh, number 12 is just what I just said. Save points are the root nodes. They're called root nodes. Also, they have this sort of, I think this is a chi symbol, because when I parry, I get sort of my chi back up there at the top. I get like a chi charge, I guess. And so this seems related to that. Actually, I wonder if I rest here, does that come back too as well, or no? It does not. Okay, I mean, that's fine. But it's also, again, in my character bio, you know? Right behind me, the chi, there's the green, and then there's also the black. And I don't know how connected all of those are. Probably all connected, or maybe they're 3 unique forces. Who knows? Anyways, then I died, and I went to the realm of death, where it taught me how to practice, because I obviously was not getting the talisman thing. I noticed that the entire realm didn't really remind me too much of the, like, the black scales and stuff, and the roots. But I don't think it's entirely disconnected either, obviously. The only thing that did remind me of it was the sky there. There's a part of the opening cutscene where all, like, the silver, like, disappears and sparkles, so it does kind of look like stars. And it is like a starry dimension that's there, you know? And then obviously the roots that were there at the end and were what brought me back at all, you know? Number 14, I just wanted to write down the pale blue planet. That might be Earth, it might just be whatever planet humans come from in this world. Regardless, it was discovered from the Hoatian sphere. And we as humans, at least I think this was, I think it was Yi's thoughts, not what was written, but I think Yi's thoughts were referring to humans as one of the highly intelligent life forms in the galaxy, basically. Number 15, it is just mentioned that the 9 souls are awakening. Yi saving Xuan Xuan, quote, wasn't part of the plan, but it's implied that there was a plan. Because much earlier as well, Ryu says, I think it's Ryu, yeah? Yeah, Ryu mentions that we'd have to wait another 2 years. Anyway, so I don't know why, like, they're talking about it being early, I guess? Like, the plan is, we're intervening earlier than expected. Like, were we waiting for after harvest? For what we were doing, could have waited till after harvest. Why are we doing it now? I hope to learn. And lastly, but not leastly, these, in this room just over here, I don't even know if can I still go over here? I might as well try. But we get text saying, oh, the Solarian perimeter breach detected. They have breached the enclosure, right? This makes me think one thing. It makes me think Peach Blossom Village was an enclosure. It also, when they say Solarian perimeter, I don't know. I feel like, especially looking at all of this, especially looking at all of this, I feel like that might not have been a planet we're on. I feel like it might have been a part of whatever facility I'm in. This giant facility, you know what I mean? The entire world that they know was probably contained. Anyway, that was basically all I had to say. So, time for me to remember how to play. Okay. That's not how you play, but you know what? This is the early game. I'm still learning. We'll try and figure it out. Uh-huh. Ah! Okay. Shit. Okay, that was really not... Wow. Okay. This is gonna suck. Come on, shoot me. I just gotta practice. Gotta practice using my talisman. Okay. I'm gonna lose all my Jin, I think. I feel like. Okay, hold on. Damn it. Stop! Okay, you die. Thank you. Wait, how do I take my pipe again? Oh, it's that button. I see. How is this game played again? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, dodge you. Okay, I could have parried. Should have parried for a talisman. Okay, I see. But now I can do that. Lovely. This wasn't very good for me, I don't think. I am on the brink of death. But you know, only my internal damage goes up over time. Don't know why I would be jumping. Staying to the ground is clearly better. Ow! Come on. Ow! Ow! Wow, they comboed me for sure. And now I gotta do this all over again. Okay. Wait, no, I don't have to do this again. Yay! Okay, wait, I kind of like zoomed past. I think that was because of my thing. I see. Okay, you're dead just because you want to be. That's all my stuff back. I should have parried there. I'm gonna get, trust me, I'll get used to it. I'm gonna get good at this game, I decided. I can walk up here if I want. But there's nothing to do. But look at how giant this facility is. This exterior of it. Like, I'm still here. Oh. Wait, pipe refill station? That's a thing? Fascinating. Hack in. Yes. We need to do that. I'm a hacker. Let's go down here. Oh shit. That's really fast. Okay, let me save my chi. Hello, drone. Damn it. Okay. When did I get a refill? Oh, probably when I died, maybe. Oh, you just... Oh, okay. I see what you do now. Okay. Parkour. Platforming in my platformer. What is this? Uh-huh. Can I parry the... Wait, no, I can't parry red attacks, yeah? Okay, so challenge is like this. Just... Okay, okay. Okay. Beautiful. And now I can do this without having parried you. Beautiful. And I saw the internal damage I took there. Very cool. Oh, do I have to take it down? I see. No dropping through an elevator, apparently. Oh, damn it. I should have been ready to parry. Ow! I tried. Is that parryable? I think I tried. Hold on. It is! Okay, but it kind of just blocks it off. But I do get my, whatever you call it. Chi. My chi charge. So I remember reading at my description, or I don't remember reading it, but I remember from watching myself read it, that, I can charge my talisman up to like 3, oh shoot. Up to 3 times. I'm just so used to Hollow Knight where running into an enemy does you damage that this parrying is gonna get me a while to get used to. I apologize. I hope it's not that much pain to watch. Ow! I tried it! I did it! Okay, you know what? It's all about timing. Okay. Ow! Okay, please stop. Please stop. I'm ready to just go. I'm ready. Hack. Okay. Beautiful. I don't remember what I was saying. I think I was saying something. Oh yeah, 3 charges. But I assume I need maybe to be a bit more fully recovered for that to happen. Alright, so I kind of like opened these up. Am I the one summoning these? Skills. I got a skill point. Lovely. So this is my Immortal Dash. My Chi Blast. I have to go into Explosion. I see. Yeah. My Triple Slash. My Parry. Deflect certain projectiles like arrows or bullets back at the enemy with a precise parry. Interesting. That sounds cool. Increase damage when striking an enemy from behind with a strong attack. Any Azure bow attack, the final strike of the triple slash, and talisman explosions. I see. Wait, that's damage. Maximum chi charge capacity to advanced chi training methods. Yeah, I expected that. Hold down shift while moving to greatly increase movement speed on flat ground. Shortens travel time along familiar paths. Okay, wait a second. I get a choice. I either want this chi to, because the damage is increased depending on how much chi energy I have, right? And then, but then this one is just straight up increased damage on the explosion itself if I'm behind them. I think I'm gonna go for... I'm gonna go for a boost to my chi. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to utilize that the most, right? Because I need to parry twice in order to do that, but... yeah. Okay, we rested. Beautiful! Alright, so I'm a Feng Shi or something. Here's my thing. There's my last thing. Okay, this is all going great for me. World map, not a lot here. Although there was a world, I forget. I think there was a place to go in the Forbidden Cave still, you know? So like, that's kind of cool and all. Wait, where am I going? Oh, I came from this way. Lovely. So I currently have 1 chi charge, and I can get a second now. In fact, maybe I would love to. Okay, that Shadow Strike could have been nice there, but to be honest, I guess I don't really need it. Okay, I'm just kind of staying in the air to remember how to play this game. Okay, that was something to be parried. That's something to be dodged. Ow, that was something to be parried. I need to like, God, you have literally the most obvious tells. I just don't have I don't have a parrying instinct in me. That's okay. I can. Okay. Beautiful. That was absolutely terrible. It's okay. I'll figure it out. I'll fix it. Awesome music, by the way. Can I just say? See that fighting music? Also, only green I can climb up. It's so convenient of them all to have placed green everywhere. Okay, so now, next time I use a talisman, it's gonna be pretty damn effective, I think. Yeah? Elevator this way? Why would I do that? I don't think I have an ability for that yet. Maybe that's this? Medicine pipe refill? That I was hearing about? Wait. Why would I use it? It was my refill. Okay, wait. Giant structure there I saw in the background. Giant circle? Is that the sort of spaceship we're on? Is that the enclosure? Red Tiger Elite. By Chong. Ah! Okay, I could have parried. Damn it. Okay, well, I died right away. And I'm all the way over here. These guys are just practice, lightweight. Beautiful. There's a whole area under here I guess I can't get to yet. Makes sense. Hypothetically, I could just farm parries off of you. Like that, yeah? Yeah, and then I just have my 2 chi charges. For when and then I do this. Right? Health full. I grab this. And then we do this. Okay, that's 3 attacks. That's a lot of attacks, buddy. Hold on. Okay, I tried to use my talisman. Did not work. Okay, so let me... I mean, I have my parries. Can I just do this? Did that work? Or... I don't think it worked. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes. Ow. Okay, I forgot I can heal. Okay. So now, Uh-huh. Damn it. Okay, well, hold on. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Ah! Okay, that one was not dodgeable. Cool. Uh-huh. Damn it. I tried by parrying. I just suck at parrying. Ah, darn it. One of the things I'm kind of learning is that internal damage is bad. Okay, damn it. Damn it. Okay. Stop. That's what I meant to do. Uh-huh. I tried to... Okay. Gosh, it's so hard to heal. Okay. Oops. Wrong fucking button. Wow. What am I doing? Should have been parry. Okay. Okay. I need to lock in. Ultimate test of game mechanics. Timing. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Okay. Damn. 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 Okay. Okay. Shit. Okay. Okay, bam. There we go. Okay. Okay. There we go. Done it. Oh my god. Huh. Jadestone. Attaching a talisman will temporarily immobilize that enemy. Oh wait, is this just like a permanent upgrade for me or what? Does this just happen now? Time immobilized will vary depending on the enemy. Make sense? Jade Stone. New Kunlun Central Hall. That looks like my next slot, and it looks like, I assume this entire facility? Whether it be in the air, whether it be some space phenomenon, whether it be in the 99 heavens or the land outside it. It seems like this New Kunlun. Okay. It sounds like this, looks like this black stuff is integral to this, to New Kunlun. A lot. Wow. So did the beginning of the cutscene, like the game, take place in an enclosure then? Is that the only place where these trees and sakura are found? It did look like an enclosure. And again, the person I mentioned did have hair kind of like all of this over here. Right? They had hair like this. Is this like a sort of hub for me? I imagine I'm not that welcome here. At least it did not seem like I was that welcome here. Council digital signage. Tiandao Council recruitment slogan. Your first step into the eternal. As the Tianhuo catastrophe spread, the formerly secretive organization known as the Tiandao Council emerged into the open. They recruited technical personnel for the Eternal Cauldron project with motivational slogans and invited the general public to ascend with New Kunlun, a new path to survival. This brought a glimmer of hope to Penglai, which had already plunged into doomsday panic. So, to save the world, I mean, I've heard of ecological disasters. Is the harvesting have something to do with their method of survival? Eternal Cauldron. There's a Tianhuo catastrophe and a Tiandao Council. Formerly secretive. How interesting. Look, there's just like a mountain here, but then there's that. What is that? Is it in the mountain? Is that where I am? Is this all a giant ball in the mountain? Also, Eternal Cauldron, I have to say. Interesting. Interesting it'd be called, wait. What is this place called on the elevator? New Kunlun Central Hall. That's what it's called. Interesting sakura tree with eyes. Can't read this. But, Is this the Eternal Cauldron project? Is this what they made? It's 3D! Wait, that's cool. Oh, Ruyi. My lord, I sense they have made it safely to the council district. My worries were indeed unwarranted. Fusang seems to be flourishing more than ever. Are we talking about the tree? Is it someone or something? Okay, yes. This is Fusang. It's 3D! Whoa! Whoa! Okay, we're getting into what this thing is. It looks like wires almost. But it's more than that. Quite spectacular, isn't it? The caretaker of all Solarians has never stopped growing since your departure. What impact will this have?
Okay.
Rest assured, all impacts rest within an acceptable range of possibilities. That being said, this only further demonstrates the perfection of the mechanism you designed. The roots are very accustomed to their current environment. Huh. The mechanism I designed. You mean like the plan I designed? Or like as in I literally made the mechanism? None of that matters anymore. So long as it doesn't get in the way. I need to reach the council code at the root pinnacle so that we can rebuild order and punish those criminals. Oh, was there some kind of takeover? The root pinnacle. I assume that's the top, what we're looking at? Because these are roots, or at least there are root nodes. No wonder... Okay, so is the whole game going to take place within the Eternal Cauldron? Why are there 9 souls? Maybe you are a 10th soul, I don't know. All I know is you're a Fang Shi. Forgive my impudence, but access to the council code requires the possession of all the soul seals. You'll need to snatch them from the other 9 souls, who certainly will not give them up without a fight. If they've got a problem with that, then I'll just shut them up for good. As you are probably aware, my calculations predict that that will be a treacherous road to go down. But regardless, time is of the essence. Please make your way to our predetermined safe zone. Interesting. Interesting. So we have to kill the 9 souls to punish those criminals? Do you mean the 9 souls? Also, did they say other 9 souls? Am I a 10th soul? I don't know. Am I one of the invaders? I keep thinking that. But then I thought maybe, oh no, maybe I'm just a... whatever this is. Hello? Statue. New Kunlun Launch Memorial. Inscriptions in front of the statue. The Tiandao Legacy. New Kunlun Launch Memorial. Constructed Year 1 Foundation Era. The Tiandao Council undertook the legacy of the legendary Fang Shi Lear. Ooh, okay, Fang Shi. And initiated the Eternal Cauldron project upon Kunlun Island, the place where he began his journey. Okay, so that's the map what we were seeing earlier. The big ball on the mountain? I assume that was Kunlun Island? New Kunlun would bid farewell to Penglai and lead Solarians towards a new era. Okay, I'm not sure... Wait. We initiated the Eternal Cauldron project upon Kunlun Island, but New Kunlun would bid farewell to Penglai... Okay, I'm a bit confused. Launch! Wait, launch memorial. So this is a spaceship. It was built on Kunlun Island. Is New Kunlun the same as the Eternal Cauldron project? Or is the Eternal Cauldron project... Kunlun Island is not New Kunlun. Kunlun Island is where it was originally built, and they built the Eternal Cauldron project, which might as well be referring to Yusong? Maybe? The Tiandao Council? Is that just the name, our internal name for what they call the 10 souls or the 9 souls? Right? The other 9 souls. It's 9 souls because maybe I'm a 10th soul, right? But it'd just be the 10 Fang Shi of the Tiandao Council. Except you're undertaking the legacy of the legendary Fang Shi Lear. Okay, the Tiandao Legacy, New Kunlun Launch Memorial. Inscription, so this is the inscription in front of the statue. This is just lore I'm getting out of this. So, does this mean, Penglai might be the planet we're from, New Kunlun might be the name of the, big ball spaceship we're on, I guess. The Eternal Cauldron Project might be a reference to whatever technology Yusong is. Fangxi might be a species name. Lear might be who the statue is, the legendary Fangxi Lear. Sorry, did I say Fangxi? I don't know. And the Tiandao Council might be the souls. That's my guess. Solarians also we said. So like the people. So Solarian... Okay, Solarians might be different from Fangxi. Fangxi could be also like a title or something. But you're also a cat, and you look like it, kind of like me. So I do seem to be of the same... I do seem to be a Solarian at the very least, even though I know that I am a Fangxi from my own bio. Can't read this one. Interesting. Who is this one? Got a hat, got a symbol on your hat. Something here. Interesting. There's an upstairs, a death. Oh my gosh, there's so much here. So are the other 9 souls not... Oh shit. Are the other 9 souls not gonna do anything about me? Okay, can't go there. There's like a green bit up there which is like distracting me. I think I saw that somewhere else as well. Arrows, elevators? Have I found the... Ow! I didn't realize. Have I found the exploration part of the game? Can I do anything here? Okay. That's locked to me for now. I need to unlock green ability. I want to see what's inside here, though. This was built in year 1. I wish I could read what's there. To parry on the ground, you must be facing the attack. Parrying in the air covers all directions. What? Interesting. Okay, now I'm in some kind of temple. Towards the Fangxi. Hello? It looks about my size. Stone? Wearing a robe of blue and an orb of glass? It looks like a pod? There's like a couch? Okay, wait, there's like a whole area here. Another bench? Another pod? I don't think I can get up here yet. Oh wait, can I even? Or is it just... I mean, there's a ceiling there, so maybe I could get up there somehow. Nothing here. Uh-oh. Did I mean to do that? Four Seasons Pavilion. New Kunlun Central Hall. I'm obviously trying to get to the top here. The facilities. There's 2 more elevator locations as well. Okay. I didn't get anything new in any of my database, did I? I kind of hoped I would got... Oh, wait, I did. Oh, all of this. I can review it as needed. That's awesome. I like that. Do I have a skill point? It looks like I have a skill point. Well, I'm trapped in here now. Except I can go up here and around. So now I'm trapped in here. A butterfly. Moss? Am I creating something? A Mystic Nymph! Scout mode. Obtain a fully charged Mystic Nymph. Press Q to activate Scout mode. So do I get to like fly it around and see stuff ahead of time? The Azure Flyer Mystic Nymph can perform reconnaissance and hack into remote terminals to unlock new paths. It's the ideal choice for exploring unknown environments. It was once limited to its projection function due to a lack of power, but has now returned to full functionality. Okay. Yes, and now I'm this. And then that's there. I have a range here. Okay. And then I can make little dodges. That's cool. Okay, so can I go in front of doors like this now? Is that what this is for? Yes, it is. Hack. I was noticing those. I mentioned that I noticed those. Hold Q to summon the mystic nymph. I see, I see. So is that how I get out of here? It might be. Although, I think it wants me to... Mystic nymph decryption required. Okay. Hack it in. Hack in. Okay. What is this? Why is there a me inside there? It's Ruyi! Wait, yeah! Okay. Are you the person inside, or are you the entire machine? And also, are you calling me Lord Yi like you're the Alfred to my Batman? You did imply I had some kind of a hand in the construction of Yusong. It'll be a while before these are up on YouTube, so if people want to correct my pronunciation, it'll be a while. Welcome back, Lord Yi. I have been waiting here for a long time. Did you lock the Mystic Nymph's secret chamber? Ah, yes, that was the only thing I could do at the time. The members of the council were deeply suspicious of you. All your belongings were destroyed after the incident. Okay, so there was an incident. Oh, is the incident why my head was all caved in and I was chucked off? But that looked like it was almost a human, but not a human. Obviously not a human. Someone with some sort of connection to Yusong. The tree. Or not tree, the roots, right? Who would that have been? Members of the council, deeply suspicious of you. I feel like I must have been part of this Tiandao council. I was also supposed to be wiped out, but fortunately I was still deemed useful. My systems were throttled down, but that was all that happened to me. I didn't think they'd also go after you. This servant has suffered only a fraction of what his master must have had to endure. What's important is that you're alive. No, what's important is what I'm about to do. Time is not on our side. We need to act fast. As you wish. But first, I need to make the safe zone a bit safer. Activating anti-detection firewall. Establishing pathing interference in 3, 2. Okay. Whoa! You're turning on the illusion. Whoa! Is this how the enclosure worked? Done. The alarm system of the Four Seasons Pavilion has been turned off, and its coordinates have been obfuscated. Oh, so does that mean I can explore now? The Four Seasons Pavilion. As long as the interface... Wait. As long as the interference signal persists, your pursuers will not be able to find this place. From now on, you can use the pavilion's facilities as you please. If you are tired, you can rest here safely and enjoy the virtual scenery. Proper rest is also an essential part of the plan, after all. Your speech bubble almost looks like it's coming from the you inside. Ruyi. No need. I don't have that kind of spare time. Understood. Next, we need to deal with the jade system in your body. It seems to be in a critical state. The repair process will involve severe pain. Please bear with it. So is that the green? Because I do have a green circle on my body, and when I go into the I called it the death dimension at the beginning of this episode. When I go there, it seems like there's green. Is the green jade? Are we repairing it? Am I getting upgraded? Thank you, Ruyi. Oh. Repair completed. You remained very calm as always during the repair. You may now modify your jade system at any root node. Anything else to report? Okay. As I mentioned earlier, in order to gain control of New Kunlun, you must possess the seals that belong to each of the 9 souls. The souls are currently spread out, each responsible for monitoring and maintaining operations in their respective zones of New Kunlun. Okay, so why was there 10 souls? Was a 10 soul like once banished? That can't be me. Is the Council of Tiandao the same as the souls? Because it sounds like they're being referred to as different things. They might be, for all I know. But it sounds like they have respective zones. Because if they have respective zones, then there should be a 10th soul. And like a 10th zone, and who would have that now? Unless if they disappeared or something happened to them or something, then maybe their zone was given to someone else? I don't know. Can you pinpoint their locations? Please forgive my incompetence. I am afraid I do not have the permission to access that data. The only thing we can be certain of is that due to your presence, the 9 souls will awaken one after the other. You must therefore reduce any risk by invading each of their zones in the shortest time possible. I know. There's little I can do for you once you leave this facility, but I will do everything I can to assist you remotely. Be careful, and may fortune be in your favor. Jade System. The Jade System has been repaired and can be configured at any root node. The system was developed by the ancient Fangxi Guild. Okay, what are the Fangxi? What are the Fangxi? What's the Ying Nation? I know what New Kunlun is now. Developed by the ancient Fangxi Guild to assist in combat. Inserting different jades unlocks extraordinary abilities for the user. It should be noted that an extensive jade system requires a great deal of computing power. Makes sense, makes sense. Interesting how it's not just some sort of magic then. It's, you know? It's technology. I assume that's gotta be what the green on me is, you know? Bio updated? Not mine. Hey, Sean. I hope you're okay. Abacus Ruyi. An abacus, kind of like a counter. Yeah, computer. Yi's dedicated personal assistance and artificial intelligence system. Yeah, I figured. I need to reach a root node, by the way. Preferably sometime soon. Anything else to say to me, Ruyi? My lord, it's been several centuries since you last departed. Several centuries, yes, we're very old. A regular life form would have had to endure countless winters and span multiple generations. I've been wanting to ask you this ever since I came back. Where is your sentiment setting at right now?
Okay.
My sentiment setting is currently locked at 90%. Whoa, you're so sentimental. Who was it that adjusted your original settings? I have been ordered to not divulge that information, but your incident seems to have affected them greatly. Huh. Your incident affected them greatly? Met up with Ruyi, which is Yi's personal assistant, and adjusted Ruyi's sentiment settings? Oh, I was about to suggest that. Maybe it was to just have someone to talk to about after you were gone. So was I gone for was Yi gone for centuries? Is that how long a full recovery took? Or is more going on? Because even then, I say full recovery, it's because I basically should have died. You know? It was the Yusong, which I may have misinterpreted, but did I have a hand in its construction? In my design? You know? I mean, maybe I fucking built Ruyi, for all I know. But there's another person out here. Interesting. They came over often to chat with me after you were gone. They even activated my built-in therapist module. Well, that's actually a little funny and very sad, actually. I don't know why I laughed. I'm sure you know who that is, Yi. Goodness. You turned on the pavilion. Oh, more text. My lord, how have you maintained your youth over all these years? To think that the primordial roots can grant everlasting youth. The primordial roots. Okay, so now they're referred to as primordial. That means they're really old. So is this a technology or phenomenon that has been imported into New Kunlun from your home planet of, I think, well, Kunlun Island, but on Penglai, I think? If I'm getting any of this right? Or is it a technology that was made? The primordial roots can grant everlasting youth. Can they? My lord. Okay. Repeat dialogue. Awesome. Thank you, Ruyi. I'm almost dead, by the way. Let's take a look at this. Beautiful. The Four Seasons Pavilion. There's stuff up here. Oh, is that? Oh, Xuan! I didn't expect to see you running about. Wait, is Shenong gonna be here as well? I think that's his name. Because wasn't he also escaped? Oh, God. Like, did he jump down after me or something? Okay, well, I almost genuinely thought Xuan would not make a reappearance. Yee, phew, I finally caught up with you. Xuan? There's no way I would miss out on a hero's quest. Stop fooling around. How did you get here? Annong brought me here. He found a hole underneath the altar and wanted to check it out. I asked him to bring me along. Annong? Is that Shenong? But like a different way to say it. It did look like Shenong, at least I noticed, was reported to have also been an intruder. Huh? Yeah! Annong? You mean that paranoid Shenong? Yeah, on our way you ran into a bunch of monsters in heavy armor. They were all swinging their swords around and it was terrifying. There was this huge glowing golden beetle too. Annong accidentally touched it and he immediately jumped in pain. Oh, was that the one that was glowing red or is that something else? I also saw those terrible machines. Oh. Well, there's no going back now, Xuan, to the life that you lived before. My deepest apologies, Xuan, that you had to see any of that. You shouldn't be here. Like you can talk. You ran away without explaining anything. What did you do at the ceremony? Where are we? Is this your old home? Where's Shenong? You need to go straight back to the village with him. No, I don't want to go back. You were the one who said I can make my own destiny. All I want is to stay with you. I'll do anything. I'll even do all the cooking and cleaning. Please let me stay. Hey, Xuan, you remember the 9 souls? Or the 10 souls, I guess. I don't know. I have to kill them all because, I have to, I don't know. What am I doing? I gotta get to the root node. Punish those criminals. It seems like I need to retake charge of this station? Something's going on. Some sort of like people in power situation. I mean, maybe it was something that happened after the quote unquote incident. Who knows? You can stay here for now as long as you promise not to step outside. We'll discuss this again after I'm done with my business. Are you trying to trick me again? You better not run away on your own. Don't worry. You just stay put. I've got nowhere else to return to anyway. Okay. Oh, be careful out there. I'll stay here and wait for you. Okay. Thank you, Xuan. How you doing, buddy? Give? What can I give? I've never seen such smooth stones in my life. How are they made? And these lights, they glow without fire. It's incredible. I must admit, and I have to wonder, Yi refers to humans as like highly intelligent, you know? And I mean, that much is true when seeing any type of, even primitive humans, right? We in the modern era, when comparing our modern tech and to the tech of the past, tend to think, oh, we're so much smarter now. Obviously, we're just, when it's a lot more like we're just the same. We've just built on so much more cumulative knowledge over the thing. It's so easy to look back at the past and say, oh, they were idiots, you know? You can say, oh, they didn't know about germs, you know, but there's still things that they did do and know, you know? There's still function. There was still an intellect to the technology that they had in the world and the things they knew and stuff, you know? Ancient people weren't all, like, just because they're ancient doesn't mean, you know, societally and technologically, everyone everyone were dumbasses. It's just that we now have so much to build off of. If anything, we're the dumbasses for having the entire, you know, world's history of knowledge at our fingertips, and yet still, okay, you know what? I'm just coy. I'm not gonna get politicoi. But there's a lot of people denying science. So what I mean is, I don't know why I went on that tangent, but I was basically trying to say is that when I'm curious when the pale blue planet was discovered and, you know, the so-called resistance of the ignorant against the souls was first mentioned, right? I'm curious what technological level that humans were at, because if they were like how the humans are kept in, I guess, raised now as livestock, and they're very primitive technology, right, and understanding of things, then the resistance and fight back wouldn't have been very effective against the might of Solarian technology, right? But if Nine Souls is trying to be some sort of like future Earth story, then that means we had like guns and stuff. And the technology was basically taken from us, and then future humans were grown, like raised and developed within enclosures as livestock, right? So I'm just kind of curious what the history of humans are like here. Because obviously, clearly, they're primitive here. It's going to take some time for you to understand our Solarian world. Solarian? Is that what you call yourselves? So there is a world outside the village. You never told me about any of this. That's so sneaky of you, Yi. Yes. We are Solarian, I think. I'm here now, so you may as well tell me everything, right? You'll just get more confused the more you know. No, I won't. You know I'm not that dumb. I'll teach you nice and slowly when I get the chance. Yay! Pinky promise? Pinky promise? It means you can't lie. Well, I'm glad those have lasted throughout human culture. I promised that I would be good and stay right here. But after you're done with your business, take me out to see the sights. That I will, Xuan Xuan. That I will. You have no suitable items to give at the moment. Sad. Oh, why did I parry? I parried nothing. A whole lot of nothing. Is this gonna get me up to the top here? It sounds like this is a little bit, at least a little bit of an explorable area. I'm glad this is here though. This is actually so sick, a fireplace like this. I don't know why, I wanna draw this. Also, hold on. I thought this was just like a root node. I think I'm being carried to the actual place. Yeah? Now where is this? I mean, I've done and been here before, but I went here this time without dying. Are there spirits here, or who are you here? Are you guys you're Feng Shi Lear, aren't you? You're the one the statue was of. You are Lear, yeah. Wait, did I fight you last time? How is this the case? Also, look at the starry sky and the snaking roots. Ah, it's you. We meet again, fellow disciple. I don't know you. You look familiar, though. Lear? Impossible. Our fates have been joined long before either of us have realized. Wait, why? Where am I? Oh, do I not understand where I am? Is this not like some regular connection of yes? A limitless realm, where the forces of heaven and earth intersect with space-time and consciousness. Okay, so there is magic to this, as well as a lot of technology, but I guess something to do with these roots actually does. There's magic as well. There's chi, where the forces of heaven and earth intersect with space-time and consciousness. I don't understand a single thing you're saying. One asks while another answers, but neither can really know. Isn't it marvelous? Did you create the space? Yours truly does not possess that ability. I have studied Fusang for eons. Yet when faced with its multitude of obscure arts, my knowledge is still left wanting. Interesting. So you're a deceased space-time, you say also, because time is included in that. Time shenanigans, space shenanigans, consciousness shenanigans. That's what I'm getting from this. Isn't Yusong... So you've studied it for a long time, Yusong, and... Okay, so there's something weird going on here. Then who was the person who had Yusong hair? Yusang hair. I don't know. Do you also not know how to leave? That's hardly difficult. Realize what is natural and simply act on your thoughts. Yeah, I've left here before. However, I do ask for a moment of your time. You lent me a hand many years ago, so I must not bring an end to our cycle of Tao. Did I? I said that I don't know you. In the future, I will go back and do that, surely. Time shenanigans. This horn allows its user to resonate with Fusang, enabling travel between the central and outer nodes. This thing will take me back to the Four Seasons Pavilion? I never thought the nodes had this sort of function. If it actually works, this will save me a lot of time. True, and as you said, we are short on time. Ha! This horn is of no use to ordinary people. You, however, are different. Please accept it. Thank you. Fast travel! Fusang Horn. Allows the holder to move between the Four Seasons Pavilion and any registered root node. So it's not from root node to root node. It's just from the Four Seasons. Actually, I guess I could go from a root node to the Four Seasons Pavilion. If it works, does it work the other way? It says move between, yes. Okay, so it does work. It's fast travel. When Yi was brought to the Limitless Realm, a mysterious sage presented this as a gift to him. When blown, it resonates with the primordial roots, Fusang. All paths eventually converge. We shall meet again. Fascinating. And the roots of Fusang. Interesting. 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 So this is like my ultimate fast travel point. Can I just go there again? I kind of don't want to. Also, hi. What are you doing over here? Are you feeling okay, Yi? It's dangerous out there, so stay safe. I am feeling okay. Can I get to a, God. So if I use this now... Okay, now it works. Okay, I just wanted to get to a resting spot. I also wanted to see... You know what? Skills? Jades? Seems like something for the next episode. Thank you, everybody. How do I save? Saved 0 minutes ago. Wait, that's actually pretty close. Okay, I think it's saved. It said saved 0 minutes ago. Yeah, it looks like it. I think. It looks pretty saved to me. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And I shall see you in the next one. Farewell.